After a lot of uncertainty and worry that the Stuart Airshow may take a backseat to COVID-19 this year, it is all systems go for one of the first large events on the Treasure Coast since the start of the pandemic. WPTV's Treasure Coast reporter Megan McRoberts live with why it's not only exciting for aviation lovers in the community, but for the pilots in the show.
And yeah, Kelly, organizers stressing for me this evening that they really took safety and social distancing very seriously when incorporating their plan and making their plan for the air show this year. They're very hopeful people will still feel comfortable coming out to in some cases, it might be the first time some people have really gone into a crowd since the start of the pandemic. And pilots are just as hopeful people will turn out and give them a crowd to perform for after at least one tells me he's experienced more than a dozen other air show cancellations.
It was built in 1938.
Pilots like Mark Ganucci
And it was the primary trainer.
look forward to any opportunity they can this year to get their planes off the ground. And this weekend, he'll get a much anticipated chance to do so. He's a commercial pilot for Southwest when he's not flying for the Geico Skytypers.
Well, for everybody, it's been upside down. With the airlines, you know, we barely worked March and April, but getting back now.
COVID-19 hitting him in more ways than one. Even air shows, his hobby, weren't happening.
Most of the shows were canceled all through the summer. This will be our third show since early October.
That's what makes him even more excited to be in a show that honors American history.
It demonstrates the formations, tactics, and maneuvers that were used and still are used today, but started in World War II.
We have the best lineup that Stuart has ever seen. The pilots want to fly.
Executive Director Skylar Gorman says there will also be some firsts for the air show, like having the 4 U.S. Air Force jet demo teams,
Which is a really rare occurrence.
She says social distancing and safety efforts have been planned on the 27-acre airfield. Ganucci hopeful people feel safe being his audience.
It really brings the young folks a smile on their face you've never seen, and the elder folks who their grandparents served in World War II, it provides them a real sense of gratitude.
Now, just like many of you may be, organizers here are keeping a very close eye on the weather, but for now they're feeling cautiously optimistic that they'll be able to keep everything according to schedule this weekend for the air show through Sunday. Reporting live in Stuart, I'm Megan McRoberts, WPTV News Channel 5.
Changes to a West Palm Beach tradition coming up the socially distanced way. The Sandy Tree will be celebrated during the holidays.